Good evening, viewers. I'm 21st Century Cat, and would you believe I'm actually very angry. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't normally do drama, I don't normally get angry, I normally get slightly annoyed, but not angry. I mean, there was that time I watched The Empire Strikes Back in 1980. It wasn't so much anger, that was more being upset, I guess. But back to the point, why am I angry this evening? Well, it all started a few days ago when johnreagannumber1 did a video talking about Mr. E1. Maybe it's the one thing, never noticed that connection before. It was a video called GoodYouTuber, BadYouTuber, UtubiaPresident. President. Right, I'm not doing another take, it's going to take all night at this rate. Idiot. Let's have a clip.
Support the whole concept of...
By the way, if I was filming this on my PC, I'd probably show a clip of the video, but at the moment I've got no idea what I'm doing on the Mac and with the editing, so just have to have a live audio capture, I guess.
UtubiaPresident. Now I like Peter Appleseed.
Really?
No, I don't.
John, make up your mind. Do you like him or do you not like him? So, joke there. Not a very funny one, but a joke nonetheless. The video was basically John talking about Mr. E1, the Utubia president, self-appointed. Actually, not sure if he was self-appointed or whether he was voted for. Don't know how it worked. Probably should have done more research on this subject. Point of the story is that John had quite a few issues with this whole self-set-up community, or you've got to be a member of it, and why am I trying to do a serious commentary? I don't really know what the video was about, but it was quite entertaining seeing John get quite angry. One of the things that really hacked him off was one of Mr. E1's recent videos where he filmed his child running around with scissors, and no, that's not a joke, but that was kind of the punch, the killer punch at the end of the video. Anyway, suffice to say, I've got a lot of time for johnreagannumber1. Wasn't really too sure about the whole thing where he was getting people to film their front room and send him footage as responses, really, but a lot of time for John, a lot of respect. His video, at the end of his video, he invites people to, maybe people in defence of the UtubiaPresident, to maybe make their own video. Now, another of my what I consider friends on YouTube, Jazzy Lemon, he did a response. Let's have a quick clip of that.
Join us. I consider Peter Appleseed, or UtubiaPresident, a friend of mine. By watching this video, johnreagannumber1, I am okay with it. I mean,
that's cool. Went on like that for a few minutes. It was quite informative. It was good to see a balanced view, and obviously Jazzy Lemon has a different opinion, and that's fine. Again, Jazzy Lemon, a lot of time for the guy. Does some great videos, especially the recent Phantom series. And Jazzy, not sure if you're aware of this, but I favourited every one of those, and they were very good, worth checking out. Especially love the one with the little animated cat. Although there is a bit of frustration, no doubt. I think your most popular video today is the one where you just talk about the latest Nintendo Wii game, the Super Smash Brothers. Yet again, I'm digressing. So Jazzy did his video on the whole subject. That was followed by a video by Miniver, my arch nemesis. If I knew how, I'd probably add some spooky music to that. But I don't know how to do that, so you have to just put up my poor sound effects. So Miniver did a video. If I can figure this out. How does Safari work?
I'm in a PM to Peter Appleseed saying, take me off the Utubia rolls. I unsubscribed to every Utubia channel that I was subscribed to, which was not all of them, but whatever. Once I was.
Whatever indeed. Again, I've got a lot of time for Miniver. You know, I kind of think of her as the mother I never had. No, that's not quite true. I've got a mother and I love her dearly. I think of Miniver more as like an auntie. Not a favourite auntie or an auntie that I see very often, but one of those aunties that you just don't want to sort of, don't kiss me auntie, all that kind of stuff. Still, a lot of time for it. And on a slightly serious note, I'm not really sure this video is coming across as funny, what did bother me apart from the reason that I've got really angry, which I'll get onto in a little bit, was the fact that Miniver was getting upset, or had got upset. So I was sorry to see that, because she's been a supporter of my channel since very soon after I joined YouTube. And guys, to get a serious view on what this is all about, you're going to have to watch John's video and some of the Utubia videos, or maybe watch the Jazzy Lemon video. What it is all talking about is this self-styled or self-appointed president of Utubia. Don't know if he was self-appointed or whether he was actually voted for. Probably should have done a bit more research on the whole thing. But anyway, some kind of utopian society. I don't even know if that's right. Don't know what it is. You should probably investigate. Point of the story is, oh dear, I'm really struggling to do this in one take because I'm not really comfortable editing on the Mac. I'll forget it. Should have made notes, I guess. So with Miniver, she's been a big fan of this supporter, and a lot of this is all talking about community, as samsarajade will say in her next video about, you know, what does it mean to be community? Do you need to put a label on it? But as far as I'm concerned, Miniver's part of my community, my own little corner of YouTube, and it's all the better for it. Anyway, samsarajade, she then did a video.
And the community on YouTube is not the concept of Utubia, not the community which I have felt and participated in myself, but the actual person, Peter Appleseed, MyzzTy, whatever 15 channels he's got to call himself by. And by the way, a man who uses a channel that he says is his child's channel to ridicule people as if it's coming from his child's mouth rubs me up the wrong way big time. I don't like this man. Probably the first bad experience I had with MyzzTy, apart from that he'd send a lot of bulletins out.
MyzzTy is Mr. E1, I think. Anyway.
Basically, he was a bit of a spammer. He sent a bulletin out.
Right, I did actually prepare that clip, and I fluffed it by cutting up the commentary, but I found that a little bit funny. Should we play it again?
Sent a lot of bulletins out, and basically was a bit of a spammer.
No, bit of a spammer. Don't know why that's funny, but who said women aren't funny?
The YouTube community. I can absolutely back you up on Jazzy Lemon.
Right, it's coming up now, guys.
Being prepared to help with his knowledge and the things he can do with anybody, whether they are part of the Utubia thing or not. I left some comments on the recent Andy Mooseman editing challenge.
It's one of my videos. Kind of nicked the idea from johnreagannumber1. Sorry about that.
And I asked him some stuff about editing, and he was...
What?
The recent Andy Mooseman editing challenge.
Yeah.
And I asked him some stuff about editing, and he was...
Sorry, samsarajade. You watched the recent Andy Mooseman video, and you asked Jazzy Lemon for some questions about editing. You went to Jazzy Lemon for questions about editing. What? Why didn't you come to me? We've been friends for a long time on YouTube. I mean, yeah, Jazzy Lemon might be the YouTubian editing professor or whatever it is, but I'm telling you, okay, he's good. You know, the thing with the little cat and stuff dancing around, that's great, you know. And he's got a green screen, that's impressive. I've just got kind of yellow walls. But you went to Jazzy Lemon. It's because I've got a Mac, isn't it? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Just want to be taken seriously. Looking for my remote control, but I've got to turn this thing off. Not sure if that's any good or not. Trying to fake anger. You should have come to me. I'd have helped you. Jazzy Lemon indeed.